Hello, wonderful people. This is Ann Keeler-Evans, peacemaker, poet, priestess, and author of Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st Century and the Peacemaker's Tarot Major Arcana cards, from which I am reading so happily. The first card from the first night, which is the night of releasing in the full moon, we were given the word transformation. And in transformation, it is rarely a big presto changeo. We're not a magic show. And there are things that make us stop and pay attention. But even so, we move more carefully if we tend to evolve into the person we want to become. And that gives us time to release those things that are no longer serving us. And it also, going the other direction on the Möbius, gives us time to consider what we want as our legacies. I don't care how old or young you are, it's time to be thinking about your legacy. I think mostly that's our purpose. What is our purpose in being? What is our purpose in doing what we are now? We can release our unhealthy paths, keep our memories of that person we were before then, but then grow into a nonviolent and peaceful future. And then we came to the second day, and that day is celebration, dancing under the brightest bright of the moon in celebration. And in this case, it was love. And it is really our ability to love. It is the Empress card in traditional decks. It is that way of considering how we love ourselves first. And we're really bad at teaching ourselves to love ourselves. And perhaps that's because we weren't well parented. Even though I believe most parents do the best they can, it's just unfortunate that sometimes that best isn't really what serves us. But true love, true familial love, true training will teach us how to be intimate, first with ourselves and then with others, and how to be honest. First with ourselves, and then extend that to others, and then to demand that, both intimacy and honesty, of the people that we are engaged with. And if those people aren't capable or aren't interested, then they're perhaps not the people who we need to be spending time with, because we need to be building up love. And it is from that center of love of self, love for family and community, love for partner, that we really begin to grow community, and to grow community around peace, around nonviolence, around our own very good talents in those directions. And what was our last card? Why, the same last card we've had for every turning, this is now the third turning of the moon that is ending with delight. Card number 15. Life is serious, but there is so much in this world in which to delight. And I think it's particularly pertinent now, while we look at the world and it's doom and gloom, and there are horrible things going on in our world. Sadly, our country is a big part of that. And particularly in this time, when we find something that we absolutely delight in. There was a kid at the hospital the other day that ran after, just a 3-year-old, and she ran after a big old massive electric wheelchair, and she was about to hop on the back of it, and you heard, "Sonia, stop that. It's not Grandpap's wheelchair. You can't just get on his wheelchair." Well, the woman in the chair was just laughing and delighted that finally she was having an interaction with somebody who saw her chair as an instrument of delight. And it was just, and we need to allow ourselves that delight. It really stands in the face of the world that tries to take that away from us. If they can make us scared, that's what they want. And delight's about as far as you can come from fearful. And in that delight, we need to start asking, why am I doubting this? What is it I'm not understanding, I'm not getting, that I would question delight always? And once we get hold of delight, let's just go dancing. And right now, dancing is defiant. Dancing joins community. Dancing makes you delight in the world. It allows you to express your delight, and in that fulfills the delight again. So these three pieces, transformation, love, delight, they really go together. They really are about pulling out into the bright of the moon, into the world, into ourselves. What this December dark of the moon is about. You can always find me at AnnKeelerEvans.org, and I wish you all in this lovely period of the sacred dark and bright gaiety, I wish you peace, salam, shalom, sweet nights, and blessed be.